Have you ever wondered why some people can convince almost anyone of anything without shouting, begging, or getting into a heated argument? It's not magic, and it's definitely not a superpower. It's psychology. These people understand how the human mind works, and they use that knowledge to their advantage. Today, I'm back with part 5 of our series on psychology tricks you can use every day. This time, we're diving deep into the art of persuasion and influence. I'm going to share some incredibly simple, yet powerful, techniques that can help you guide conversations and influence outcomes quietly and effectively. A quick reminder, please use these techniques ethically and with good intentions. The goal is to build better connections and find win-win solutions, not to manipulate. Ready to unlock these secrets? Let's begin. Our first technique is called the yes momentum. This is a classic, and for good reason. It works. If you want someone to agree with a larger request, start by getting them to agree with smaller, obvious statements. You build a chain of yes answers. For example, if you're talking to a colleague about a new project management tool, you could start with questions like, "You want our team to be more efficient, right?" They'll say yes. And you'd agree that saving time on administrative tasks would be a huge help, wouldn't you? Again, yes. And you don't want the stress of missed deadlines, do you? Of course not. When the brain gets into the habit of saying yes repeatedly, it creates a psychological pathway that makes it much easier to say yes to the next thing you propose. It's like a train moving down a track. Once it has momentum, it's harder to stop. This is precisely why great salespeople, negotiators, and leaders often start conversations with easy points of agreement. They're not just making small talk, they're building the yes momentum. So next time you need to persuade someone, start small. Find that common ground and build from there. Next up, trick number 2, give 2 choices where you win either way. This is a brilliant way to give someone a sense of control while still guiding the outcome in your favor. Instead of asking a yes or no question like, "Do you want to help me with this report?" which gives them an easy out, frame it differently. Ask, "Would you rather help me with the research for the report now, or would you prefer to handle the proofreading later this afternoon?" Notice what happened there. The question is no longer if they will help, but how or when they will help. You've shifted the focus from participation to preference. The other person feels empowered because they get to make a choice, but both options lead to the result you wanted. This technique is incredibly effective with children. Instead of asking, "Do you want to go to bed?" you can ask, "Do you want to wear your blue pajamas or your red pajamas to bed?" It also works wonders with coworkers, customers, and even in negotiations. "Should we sign a contract today? Or would you prefer to do it first thing tomorrow morning?" You're giving them control over the minor details, while you secure the major objective. It's a subtle, yet masterful, way to lead. Let's move on to our third technique, the small favor effect. This one might seem a bit counterintuitive. You might think that doing favors for someone makes them like you more, and it does. But what's even more powerful is getting them to do a small favor for you star. This is known as the Ben Franklin effect. When someone does you a small, low-effort favor, their brain performs a little mental gymnastics to justify their action. For example, if you ask a new colleague, "Hey, could you pass me that pen?" or "Can you help me with this one tiny thing for just a second?" and they do it, their brain subconsciously thinks, "Well, I just helped that person. I probably wouldn't have done that if I didn't like them." This small act of investment, no matter how minor, creates a cognitive dissonance if they don't like you. So the brain resolves it by increasing its positive feelings toward you. It's a way of justifying their own behavior. This is why asking for small favors can be a powerful tool for building rapport and loyalty. It turns a neutral or even slightly negative relationship into a positive one tiny favor at a time. Now for trick number 4, a favorite in sales and marketing, the contrast trick. Our brains don't evaluate things in a vacuum. We understand value, price, and effort by comparing them to something else. The contrast trick uses this principle to make your desired option seem much more appealing. If you want something to feel cheaper, easier, or more reasonable, present a much larger, more expensive, or more difficult option first. Imagine you're selling a service. You could start by saying, "Our all-inclusive premium package, which includes every single feature, is 200,000 naira. After they've processed that number, you follow up with, or if you just need the essentials, you can get started with our basic package for only 80,000 naira. Suddenly, 80,000 naira doesn't sound so bad, does it? It feels like a bargain in comparison to the 200,000 you just mentioned. The first number acts as an anchor, and the second number is judged relative to it. You can use this for more than just price. We could spend the whole weekend deep cleaning the entire house, or we could just tackle the kitchen today. Suddenly, cleaning the kitchen feels like a quick and easy task. It's all about framing. Our fifth persuasion secret is about handling resistance. This one is key for turning arguments into agreements. When someone complains, objects, or rejects your idea, our first instinct is often to fight back, to defend our position. But this usually just makes the other person dig their heels in even deeper. A much more effective approach is to use their words. First, listen carefully to their objection, and then repeat it back to them calmly. For instance, if a client says, "Your proposal is just too expensive," don't immediately jump to justify the price. Instead, pause and say reflectively, "So, what I am hearing is that you feel the price is too high for the value you're getting." This simple act does two things. First, it shows you were actually listening. Second, it makes the other person feel heard and understood. When people feel heard, their defensiveness naturally goes down. They soften. Once you've established that connection, you can pivot the conversation from a conflict to a collaboration. You can then ask a question like, "I understand. What do you think would be a fair price for this project? Or what part of the proposal could we adjust to make it work for your budget?" This transforms an argument into a negotiation, and you're now working together to find a solution. Finally, we have trick number 6, one of the most powerful persuasion tools for helping people make better decisions: the future you question. People often get stuck when faced with a tough choice, especially when it involves short-term pain for long-term gain. They might be hesitating to start a new fitness routine, invest in their education, or take on a challenging project at work. In these moments, help them shift their perspective by asking, "If you look back on this moment a year from now, what decision would your future self be most proud of?" This question is incredibly effective because it forces them to step out of their immediate fears and anxieties. It makes them think about their long-term goals, values, and identity. It connects their current choice to the person they aspire to become. It reduces impulsive, short-sighted thinking and encourages a more deliberate, meaningful decision. Whether you're coaching a friend, mentoring a colleague, or even making a decision for yourself, asking about the future you can cut through the noise and illuminate the right path forward. So there you have it, 6 powerful, ethical psychology tricks to improve your persuasion skills. We covered the yes momentum, giving 2 choices, the small favor effect, the contrast trick, using their words against resistance, and the future you question. I'm curious, which one of these tricks are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. And if there's another psychology topic or a specific trick you want me to break down in a future video, tell me about it. I love getting requests from you all. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for part 6. See you in the next one.